Hey yo! What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? I might be a little loud on the mic gain right there, but how y'all doing this evening? Y'all see the title? We finna check out this limiter, man. It's gonna be the first look. I have not used this limiter yet. I will preface that I am an affiliate with Waves, so if y'all do want to buy this plugin or any plugin that Waves has, I have links in the description of this video and all my videos, but I'm gonna keep it 100. And I have a song here. Let me switch to this view so y'all can see the screen. I have a song here that I mixed a while ago that has already been released, and I had to do a lot of nonsense on the mix bus. As you see, I had a clipper on here, this limiter, this limiter. This is going to be the vintage. I have 4 limiters on this song to get it loud in the way that the artist wanted it to be loud. You feel me? So I'm going to see how the L4 stacks up to that. Now, Ryan Henry was good. Yes, the L4. That is what we are here for. So let me just bring it up. Let's take a look at it. Obviously, it is. We've seen the images of it. You might like the IPA 25 compressor by Pulsar. I've heard of that, but I haven't tried it. I actually haven't tried any of their plugins, but I've heard great things about their plugins though. I've heard that they make really, really good plugins. I just haven't tried them. But we're talking about the L4 today. So, we see there's been some updates, and it's very similar to all of their other limiters, honestly, as far as this workflow. But they have different modes here, which is cool. Modern, smooth, aggressive, safe. We got a loves meter here that I love. Oh, and we can click and change it from short to learn. Do they have intermediate? Okay, I don't know about that. Short, long. Okay, well, that's cool. We're going to keep it on long. We got release, and we got some clipping going on here. Nice. Stereo link. Nice. Some upward stuff. Nice. See our attenuation. We could link these. Nice. And then this is interesting. That is new for Waves limiters to me, I think, is you can see what you're doing here with the upward and the downward compression. And you have a delta, so you can hear the delta, and we have some gain matching. And we have dithering, which we're going to turn off. Okay, 24-bit, type 1. Oh, we can bring it to none. And shaping, ultra. We'll experiment with turning that on and off. And they got true peak, nice. Oh, oversampling, cool. Literally, this is my first time looking at this plugin or using this plugin, but all right, we're gonna run it through. So I'm gonna play all this mix. It's literally the mix now, so it's not gonna be that loud. So let's see. Let's go to the end where everything comes in and it's super loud. Broken down houses and trays with no babes. I'm built. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up? All right, so there's a lot going on right there. So my initial, oops, I didn't mean to go to -3, but whatever. So my initial mix is right here. And let me turn down the volume on OBS because I don't want to blow y'all's heads off. Let me go to about right there. So this is my initial final situation. And if you listen to the end, it's kind of cooked. Okay, it's kind of cooked. But let's see where we got it to. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. All right, so here we are, -8. Now I don't think it needed to be that loud, but they really wanted it to be pushed in that zone, and this is what they were going. So cool. This is what we got. All right, so we're going to listen to the L4, and we're going to see what we can do. So I'm gonna put this at -3, and we're just gonna go crazy. Let's see what happens. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about to me, don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me, don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. Hold on a second now. Let's A-B this real quick. What's up to me, don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me, don't chase whiskey, thick skin, I don't play about me. What's up to me, don't chase whiskey, skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. So just for info, the green is basically the L4, and when it's grayed out, that's my previous mix. So right now it's on my previous mix. When I switch and the I is green, that's the L4. What's up to me, don't whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me, don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me, don't whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's to me, don't chase whiskey. Okay, I ain't gonna cap. This is pretty good. This is a good limiter. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't expecting to say that. I ain't gonna lie to you, but this is a good limiter. What's up to me, don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. Don't play about me. What's up to me, don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me, don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. Get some artifacts and we get some things that I don't necessarily like. Ice Mike 12,000. Wait, 1,200. 1,200. What's good? We are getting some things that I don't like, but this is a good limiter. And I haven't even done any of the upward stuff. It's getting a lot. It's doing a lot in a relatively transparent way. More transparent than I thought it would be, at least. Not fully transparent. I'm still hearing artifacts and stuff like that, but I've gone quite extreme and I've only used one limiter, whereas on this mix I used 4 limiters and a clipper. So I'm getting a lot done, and there's a clipper built into this, so I want to play with that as well and see what we can do with that. I want to also try some creative things. What's different from L1, L2, or 3? I have no clue. I know that I use the L2 and I used to use the L1 a lot, but like, let's real quickly take a look. That's a good question. We're going on a detour, all right? Let's bring the L1 Ultra Maximizer up. Let's do that one. And let's go to that. So we got that, and we got L2. They all have their own sounds. What's also interesting about the L4 is you have the L2 sound in it. So you can click on that if you like the L2 sound. So this is basically the L2 as well as the L4. And then we bring the L3. I've never really used the L3 actually. Oh, the L3 is multi-band. Is there like a non-multi-band one? Oh, that's the multi-maximizer. Okay. So here are all 4. So we got the L4. We got the L1. We'll do this. Yeah, so we got L1, L2, L3, L4. Now, as you can see, they all have their types of settings with the quantized dither shaping, quantized dither shaping, quantized dither shaping. The L1 had this interesting domain situation where you can have true peak, analog, and digital. This one has the arc where you control the release, and I guess it's automatic release control. I don't really know. That's a guess, but that's what I always thought it stood for. I should have read the manual. I never used the L3 actually. I've never tried this, so I don't really know. But one quick thing that we can see that's different is this one has clipping, and these other ones don't have an actual control for clipping, whether they are clipping or not. I don't know, but there's an actual control for clipping here. You have stereo unlinking here, so there are more features on this one. And you have different modes on this one, and you can also flip to this where you can see this situation. Let me bypass these limiters so I can show this to y'all. All right, so you can see the like waveform of the music and everything going through it. L3 is great, but super powerful. Okay, maybe I need to try it one of these days. I literally have never used the L3, which is kind of crazy. What else? We got oversampling in this limiter. None of these have oversampling. What else do we got? There's true peak. So yeah, and we got a LUFS meter here. None of these had a LUFS meter. But I also think it's a lot going on internally because I've used the L1 and the L2. And I know if I put, let's just do it. Let's just put the L2 on this mix and the L1 on this mix and see how those perform. So let's bring the L2 over here.
I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey.
L2 is already kind of it's flattening everything out a little too much, like a lot too much. But this is a lot of limiting. Like this is 10 dB of limiting. This is crazy. I spread this limiting out amongst 4 limiters and a clipper when I originally did this mix. But I will say that L4 handled that surprisingly well. Now I would still spread it out amongst another limiter, but it handled it surprisingly well. And I was surprised. Okay, let's listen to the L1.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't.
It's already distorting like crazy. Let's try some different shaping or something.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey.
This is giving a lot of a pumping effect. I don't know about that one. The L2, I mean, it's okay, but it just kind of flatlined everything a lot to me. Whereas the L4 and the previous mix, if like I was going back and forth between my the version that got released, and it's just so much more flat. Now, I've never used the L3, so let's see what's going on here.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin.
It's definitely better than the L2 at handling or the L1 at handling everything that's going on, but it's still giving me a little bit of that, a lot of that pumping. You know, for a mastering type situation, it's a little too much, but I can actually see myself experimenting with this. And they have these different profiles. Maybe I should have tried some of these different profiles. I didn't know that they had these different profiles. I should have tried some of those. Maybe I'll try Loud and Proud. Let's see what that's feeling like.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed.
I could work with that. I ain't gonna lie. I could figure out how to make this work. I do like the L4 better, but I could figure out how to make this work. That's not a bad limiter as well. But I don't know, man. Let's put this back on. Let's see something real fast. Let's see something.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me.
not bad. So the smooth is a little, I mean, it seems like it's just longer. Maybe the release is longer or something. Maybe the release is changing per mode. The smooth is like it's messing everything up low key. But the aggressive, it's doing what I would want it to do for this song. I want to play around with the clipper. That's what I was gonna do. I want to move this to back to where it was, and I want to just like see what the clipper is doing.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me?
Okay. So the clipper is important to this whole process because without the clipper, it starts distorting a lot. The clipper, the way they've intertwined the clipper with the limiter is very important. They're for the loudness, maximum loudness, I think they're supposed to work together, which makes sense, I guess.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin.
Automatically here, as soon as I bring the clipper all the way down, I mean, is it still clipping a little bit at 0.1? I don't know, but it gets very dark. Like, let's listen for that.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't.
Very dark is extreme. Maybe not very dark, but it gets darker. And that's interesting. But it also changes how the transients are translating as well. So, like, this is to be used in tandem, it seems. I wonder if I can do something like this. What does this do?
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me.
Oh, real quick.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin.
We get a little brighter. Brings back a little top end clarity and stuff like that. Let's listen to the delta.
To me.
Things like that freak me out. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'd be like, what is that? It kind of messes with me a little bit. So we're not gonna listen to that.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey.
Normal release. Let's try some of this stereo link and see what happens.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play.
Something really quickly that I hear is you get more transients. When I bring this down, more top end of the transient sounds like it's coming through more. It's interesting.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin, can't bleed. I don't play about me. What's up to me? Don't chase.
Very interesting. This is a good limiter for sure. I'm definitely going to be experimenting with this a lot more because it is, I would not use it in this way. Like I wouldn't limit my mix 9 dB unless it sounds amazing, in which in this case, it doesn't necessarily sound amazing. I would back off this a lot. But this is a powerful limiter, and I honestly was not expecting it to be like this good. So this is really, they did a good job with this. Because initially looking at it, it reminded me of the ozone and like, you know, isotopes limiter and the L2 from the Pro L, whatever, from FabFilter, you know, when you switch to this view.
What's up to me? Don't chase whiskey, thick skin.
You know, it reminded me of those. So I was like, I don't know if they're gonna do it, you know, whatever. How similar is it gonna be? Whatever. But like, it's handling the job very well, especially for these times where people really want loud stuff, and it's somehow underneath the hood allowing us to maintain some transience and some punch. Um, I need to experiment with this more. Like this is my first time using it, and we're doing it live. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to go in depth as I would love to, but I want to try it on a few other things. Like I just want to try it on a vocal. I've tried it on the mix, and I'm realizing it's powerful. Okay, but I want to just like put it on a vocal and see what happens. I want to put it on like some drums and some bass and see what happens. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go. Let's loop this verse. And let's solo the lead.
Fumble the roots, fumble the weeds, my foundation is some.
So let's bring the L4 up and put it on here. And let's just do this. We don't need any of that anymore.
Fumble the roots, fumble the weeds, my foundation is somewhere no human should be. I got one wish, Lord help me, please get my man.
I guess I should do this in a better way. Let's bring it right here and just put it on all the vocals because we've got some nonsense going on there.
Fumble the roots, fumble the weeds, my foundation is somewhere no human should be. I got one wish, Lord help me, please get my mama on ranch with the birds and the bees. At the palm of my hand, I see scars of a man. Emmanuel King, he goes hard as he can. Pray that by then I'm a lovable man. When I get on one knee with a ring in my hand, I'm fumble the roots, fumble the weeds.
I ain't gonna lie, this safe, if you really want to clamp something down in a smooth-ish, like keep it level, hey, that safe kind of smooth, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fumble the roots, fumble the weeds, my foundation is somewhere no human should be. I got one wish, Lord help me.
It kind of clamped a little bit too much on certain words, but interesting.
Fumble the roots, fumble the weeds, my foundation is somewhere no human should be. I got one wish, Lord help me, please get my mama on ranch with the birds and the bees. At the palm of my hand, I see scars of a man. Emmanuel King, he goes hard as he can. Pray that by then I'm a lovable man. When I get on one knee with a ring in my hand, I'm fumble the roots, fumble the weeds, my foundation is so.
It's interesting to hear how the EQ changes per mode. Like it could be an attack and release thing that's changing the EQ, but it's just so interesting to hear how it changes. I'm gonna try the upward on the vocal too. I probably should have tried that on the mix, but I didn't.
Fumble the roots, fumble the weeds, my foundation is somewhere no human should be. I got one wish, Lord help me, please.
This is interesting. This is very cool. Let me see how much like let's see something real quick. Let's check this delay compensation real fast. Dang, okay, 66. That's not even crazy. Interessante. All right, let's try it on some drum. Let's just put it on let's put on the kick and bass. Let's do that. Let's go back here. Let's just go factory default, actually. All right.
Fumble the roots, fumble the weeds, my foundation is.
This is very interesting. Very interesting. So it definitely changes the punch, but it also can change the sustain. Like you can really, one of these, I forgot which one it was. Maybe it was the aggressive or the modern, but one of them is very fast to where it's really like taking down the attack and giving me more sustain. And then what we can do with the upward, let's see something. I can bring that sustain up. Like I can use this as a sound design tool at this point. Like this is very interesting. Like not like I couldn't do that before, but I can do so many things with this that I wouldn't normally do, I guess, with a limiter because of the way they have it laid out. So this is very interesting. And I could use the clip a little more than I would normally. I could just go all the way to 10 and go crazy with the clipping. Yeah, I would definitely say hats off to Waves. They did a good job with this plugin. I'm gonna experiment with it a lot more. Let's solo the bass. Let's mute the kick and let's listen to the bass and try this limiter on the bass too. Let's loop to here. This safe really like will lay some stuff down. Like the release on here gotta be just super crazy or something. Yeah, this is a cool limiter. He said, "Will you ever do any live mixes from stock?" Oh, like live mixes with stock plugins only, or live mixes from start to finish? I do that on my Patreon all the time. I just did that on Patreon like a couple of days ago, I think. Like on Friday and Saturday, I think I did that on Patreon. Yeah, I did it on Friday and Saturday on Patreon. And I'm gonna probably do another one this Thursday on Patreon too. So I do it all the time on Patreon, but um I have thought about doing it on YouTube, but I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about it. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about the plugin, man. It's a good plugin. I definitely think it's worth checking out. Um, stock plugs only and start to finish in the same. Okay. Stock plugins only. I definitely want to do a video where I mix a song, or I have mixed a song with only stock plugins and showing that it's possible. I don't know if I'll actually do that live, but I do want to do a video where I only mix a song with stock Pro Tools plugins for sure. I think that'll be cool. And it's kind of strange to me that I haven't seen any videos like that ever. So that's why I was going to do it. But I take a long time to mix songs, so I feel like that wouldn't be a video that people would want to watch from start to finish. But I'll definitely make a shorter video of it for sure. Is there anything y'all want to talk about pertaining to the L4? Because I've done my testing and it's a good plugin. It's definitely worth checking out. There are a lot of limiters out there these days now, and I definitely think that this limiter has created its own pocket, but I will say it's not like you can't get this result from a combination of other limiters or in another way. But if you already have the Wave subscription, of course, duh, go crazy. If you don't have the Wave subscription or you don't have this plugin, I definitely think you should do the free trial and check it out and see if it'll be something helpful to add to your toolbox, to your repertoire. To me, it is by no means a drop everything and go buy this right now type of plugin. But if you need to get mixes loud and loud and still maintain some transient, some punch. I think that all limiters kind of affect the, by nature it's going to affect the overall dynamics of the audio, but you can still maintain things that keep your mix exciting with this limiter quite well and quite easily actually. Like I'm doing an excessive amount of limiting on this with this limiter, and it's holding up, which is impressive. So I definitely think it's worth checking out. But I'm gonna do more of these videos, like I feel like I don't need to be on here for a whole hour to go through this. We could knock this out in 30, 40 minutes, like, we've done right now. We just check it out, test it. But when new things drop, especially, oh, what's this? Why y'all ain't telling me the webcam was circling up here like this, man? Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. It's all good though. But yeah, when new plugins from specifically Waves and Safari Pedal, since I'm an affiliate with them, when they release, I'm gonna just go live and do this and just see what I think about them and share that with y'all. But if there are plugins that come out that y'all specifically want me to, do this for, let me know. Or if there are other things y'all want me to live stream about, let me know. But that's the show. That's it. That's all right there. Bro, where did I go? Where did my camera go? Here we go. OBS got me out here looking crazy. Alright, it's really user error is all it is. It's just me messing up. But yeah, man, I'm about to slide. I'm about to do a little bit more work. And until next time. That's all. You're welcome, man. What are y'all thoughts about the limiter? Do y'all like the limiter? Have y'all tried it? What do y'all think? Love to hear y'all's thoughts. Also, one thing that I want to note is a few of these limiters have this upward compressor situation going on, but I don't have an attack and release for the upward compressor, and I would like a little bit of a release at least for the upward compressor personally. Always great lives as well. Man, Ice Mike, thank you so much. It's cool. It is cool. It is cool. That's true. I feel you. I agree. Yeah. But all right, y'all. I was looking forward to hearing more of y'all's thoughts on the limiter as well as, I've shared mine. But I'll see y'all next time. I'm sure I'll be back live again, whether it's a recording session or doing something. So, bye, guys. Thank y'all for tuning into the live and coming and vibing with me. And if you're liking the vibe, like and subscribe. We got new videos coming soon. If you want any Waves plugins or Safari Pedals plugins, I got links in the description. If you want to get any gear from Sweetwater, I'm an affiliate with Sweetwater now. Link in the description for that. If you want to join the Patreon for more exclusive, in-depth content and me doing live mixes from start to finish, or if you want any like one-on-one mentorship or any of that stuff, tap into the Patreon. That link is in the description as well. I will see y'all very, 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 very soon. I appreciate y'all so much. And until next time, deuces. Oh, that's a great question. What's the cost of the limiter? I have no clue. Let's check it out. I ain't even think to do that. Let me share my other screen. Let's do this. Okay, cool. So, actually, let's do this. I feel like this would be a better look. Let me go application. Let's go Firefox like that. Fire. Okay, so obviously new plugin L4. They got it right on top. Waves always got deals going on. If we click on the L4, it's $50, $49.99. It will be $100 apparently at some point, but right now it's $50. And for real, that's a pretty good price for a limiter. I mean, it's starting out on sale. Like for this limiter, that's a great price. So yeah, I guess maybe I should have probably read the manual, but who reads the manuals? We don't read the manuals. Oh, an adaptive limiter designed for modern music. F4 delivers not just super competitive levels for streaming, but also musicality, more low end, more transient punch, more life. Today's sound is deeper, bigger, more dynamic. Artists grab attention with more than just volume, with nuance, impact, and feel. Limiters need to enhance music, not just squash it. L4 adds 5 unique limiting algorithms, adaptive clipping and release controls, upward compression, true peak, and much more. Well, there you go. Oh, they got Jesse Ray on this thing. Shout out to Jesse Ray. Well, there you go, man. $50. Until next time, guys. Thank you for mentioning that. I should have went. This is what I should have did first. As you can see, I'm a newbie at this, but the next video will be better. We'll do all of this. I might. No, we're not gonna do that. Dang, what did I just do? Let me go back. Tech specs. There we go. Oh, we don't need to do that either. All right. Yep. Nope, we're good. All right, y'all. You're welcome, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all, but I appreciate you for helping me out. See y'all next time. We're ending for real this time.